The Zulu warriors were one of the most disciplined and feared fighting forces in history, known for their speed, coordination, and relentless close combat style. Rising from a small chiefdom, they built a powerful kingdom that reshaped an entire region of southern Africa. Their battlefield tactics, especially the horns of the bull formation, allowed them to surround and crush enemies with precision and force. Armed with stabbing spears and massive shields, they fought face-to-face with unmatched aggression and control. Even against modern armies, their strength and strategy made them a legendary symbol of power, unity, and warrior excellence. Zulu warriors lived inside a society that deliberately shaped men for war. Young men were organized into age-based regiments and spent much of their early adult life under discipline, training, and royal authority instead of immediately settling into family life. Their identity as warriors was not just about fighting battles, but about endurance, obedience, masculinity, and belonging to a regiment that represented honor and strength. Everyday life revolved around cattle, communal living, marching, physical hardening, and readiness. So a Zulu warrior was being formed socially and mentally long before he ever entered combat. Their bodies were sustained by the food system of the kingdom, which centered on grain and cattle. They likely lived on staple foods such as sorghum and millet, along with milk, meat, and beer, all of which were deeply tied to cattle wealth and village production. Their training emphasized stamina, pain tolerance, and controlled aggression, and martial sports like stick fighting helped build reflexes, courage, and discipline. They were known for marching long distances on foot, moving fast, and fighting with coordinated energy, which meant their strength came not just from individual toughness, but from constant conditioning. Their weapons and fighting style were built around close combat. Skilled smiths forged iron spearheads, while craftsmen made large cowhide shields that were used not only for defense, but also to control an enemy's movement and open space for attack. The short stabbing spear, often called the Iklewa, was designed for fast, lethal thrusts at close range, making Zulu warfare aggressive and direct. All of this came together in their battlefield method, especially the famous bullhorn formation, where one force struck head-on while the flanks swept around to surround the enemy, turning the warrior's body, shield, spear, and regiment into one coordinated machine. The Zulu accomplished far more than building a feared army. They transformed from one chiefdom among many into a powerful, centralized kingdom in southeastern Africa, creating one of the most important indigenous states of the 19th century. Their leaders built stronger political unity, tied scattered communities into a common military and administrative system, and used regiments, royal authority, and cattle wealth to hold that system together. In simple terms, they turned local power into a functioning kingdom with real state structure. Militarily, their achievements were extraordinary. They developed one of the most effective infantry systems in African history, combining regimental discipline, close combat weapons, shield tactics, and coordinated battlefield formations. Their army expanded Zulu influence across a wide region and later proved strong enough to defeat major enemies, most famously inflicting a shocking defeat on the British at Isandlwana in 1879. That victory made the Zulu globally known and showed that an African kingdom could challenge a modern imperial power with its own methods of warfare, planning, and courage. As a people, the Zulu also accomplished something deeper than conquest. They forged a durable cultural identity. Their kingdom linked warfare, cattle, ritual life, craftsmanship, kingship, and social order into one recognizable civilization. Their political and military model influenced neighboring peoples. Their memory became central to Southern African history, and their cultural identity survived even after colonial conquest. That is why the Zulu are remembered not just as warriors, but as a nation builders whose power, organization, and legacy outlasted the battlefield.